Are you tired from going from one diet to the next, but only ending up right back where you started? It feels like you're stuck on a never-ending diet hamster wheel. But what if I told you there's a way that you could break free and never diet again? In this video, I'm going to show you how to get off the diet hamster wheel. As a personal trainer, I've helped countless people lose weight over the years. I'm currently going through my own weight loss journey. I've been where you are, angry with diets that didn't work and feeling stuck in that never-ending cycle. That's why I'm so passionate about sharing this. It's what I've learned along the way, not just as someone who's coaching others. I have experienced it firsthand. Why diets keep you stuck? A lot of people can't stop dieting because they think it's the only way, but it's not. Here's a few reasons why diets hold you back. When you start diet, 9 times out of 10, you've got a short-term mindset. So a big problem that diets have is they make people think it's a short-term solution. From the beginning, you want to be thinking about long-term success and lifestyle rather than just a quick not skinny in 6 weeks. The classic example here is the New Year's resolution. People are determined after feasting over Christmas and they decide to go all in January 1st. So the average person quits their New Year's resolution within 14 days, which is crazy. Can you really correct 10 years of neglect in 2 weeks? Probably not. So we should know this going into it. The restriction trap. So this one is, if you tell yourself you can't have something, you're going to want it more. When it comes to certain foods, you're going to crave them. It's like taking away baby's favorite toy. You can give them anything else. You can even give them new and better toys, but they just want that one favorite toy. This is the same with us in food. For instance, if you say, I'm never going to have Pringles, but they're your favorite crisps, guess what? After 3-4 weeks, who's craving Pringles? Who's going to buy and eat a whole tub? You are. So this is just inevitable. By including our favorite foods every now and again into our nutritional plan, we can save ourselves a lot of stress and we can not end up binging and going crazy. The yo-yo effect. When you lose weight quickly on a diet, you will most likely gain it back. Extreme diets have a 97% failure rate, partly because of the restricting aspect, what we just discussed, and people don't just go back to the weight they started. A lot of people end up putting more weight on. It's a bad cycle to get stuck in. And a lot of people have been in this cycle for years. Because you lost weight super fast the first time, you think it will happen again. It rarely does. And when the next time happens and it doesn't happen as quick, you go looking for the next diet, ready for that quick win again. And it's not going to happen. You're stuck in a loop and you need to get out of it. You need something that's going to help you, the framework to break free. Let's break free from the diet cycle. Focus on habits, not diet. Small habits every day are better for long-term success. A really restrictive plan, although on paper looks good, it's not good for long-term success. You will end up binging and eating way more calories than you should be. Make peace with food. So what I mean here is we've all got foods that you have demonized, or you've said, or you've heard someone else say, this will do X and make you Y, but a lot of this is sensationalized. If you're eating everything in moderation, this should not be a problem. It's only when we overconsume that things become bad. The danger is in the dosage. Allow food in moderation. When nothing is off limit, cravings go away. Work in the treats you like as long as they fit within your calorie deficit. For instance, if you love ice cream but you've only got 2,000 calories a day to play with, having a Ben & Jerry's which is 1,400 calories is not a good idea. You'll have to go to a low calorie option like a Halo Top or something. It's easier to fit in. Or a Mars ice cream bar, which is probably 100 and something calories. You've got to just be a bit smarter with the choices you're making. Make sure everything fits in your calorie deficit and you're going to get results. Find enjoyable exercise. Why not find exercise you actually like instead of forcing yourself to exercise just for weight loss? A personal example for this for me is when I got back into it, trying to lose weight, I could have said I'm going to the gym 7 days a week, but I knew my mindset at the time just wouldn't allow it. I decided to do a program which was just 2 days a week strength training. This was because 2 is very doable. If I do more, it's a bonus. It's going to make me feel like I'm winning. If I say I'm going to do 7 but I do 3 exercise sessions a week, I still feel like I've lost because I didn't do the other 4. So you've got to make it like you're winning and make it easy to fit into your life also. So it's easy sitting here and telling you this is sort of what I'm doing and this is what you should be able to do as well, but how do you actually fit it into your life? It's all easy to say, but sometimes it's not easy to do. It's simple, but it's not easy. So here's a couple of things that may help. Start small and then build. Just choose one habit a week to work on and then move on to another the following. So nail it and then move on. But when you move on, you don't stop doing the first one. You build habits on top of each other. This could be something as simple as just walking for 30 minutes every single day or drinking more water. Something super doable that's going to have a big effect over time. By doing one thing at a time, you're not overwhelming yourself. It keeps it simple, and that's what we want to do. It makes it manageable so your brain can handle it and does not explode with overwhelm. Track your non-diet wins. So when people are losing weight, they just live and die on the scale. That's the only thing that matters. There's a few reasons why that might fluctuate anyway, so it's not a good idea just to focus solely on the scale anyway. So how are you feeling? Are your energy levels up? And this one's my favorite. Instead of tracking the weight, track consistency. So are you doing what you said you were going to do? So the things you can track are, did you do your workout today if it was planned? Did you do 10,000 steps? Did you follow your nutritional guidelines, no matter what they may be? And were you in a calorie deficit? Did you drink enough water? Get a calendar, have your goals and have your guidelines set, and then if you hit your guidelines for the day, you put an X, and if you don't, you put a big black circle. You want more red X's than black circles. 80% consistency is what gets results. So you get about 4, 5, 6 days where you can be slightly over your calories or you might miss a workout, but we want to be in that 80% range. So you've got about 25 days where you need to be exit. The calendar thing is something that I probably would have laughed at 5-6 years ago or even before that, but I used it when I lost 70 pounds in 6 months, and honestly it's a game changer. It's one of the best things I've ever done. I recommend it with all my clients now, so give it a go. Get a print off calendar or a physical calendar so you can do it. Give it a go for a couple of months. I guarantee you'll be in a better place afterwards than you were when you started. Create accountability. So this can be many different things. So number 1, you can join a community. Number 2, you can hire a trainer or a coach to help you. Or number 3, you can get your sister just to call you fatty until you're not. That one's a joke, by the way. Getting accountability will make the journey just far more smoother. When you're going solo on things like this, there are times where you're gonna slack and it's easy to do so. If you got a group or a coach on at you, you're not gonna slack as much and you're gonna get results a lot faster. So think about how you can create accountability into your life. What's the best way? And even if you struggle with this, there's Facebook groups, there's free online communities, there's so many ways you can do it. Even YouTube has communities now. So it's far easier now with the technology we have to make this happen. Breaking free from the diet hamster wheel is all about shifting your mindset. Go from quick fixes to long-term success. Best way to do this is by focusing on the habits you do day to day. You don't need another diet. Every diet will probably work if you're consistent enough over a long enough time period. So find a system that works in your life. If you don't like keto, don't do keto. If you don't like slimming well, don't do slimming well. This stuff has to work in your life, not against it. If you want to dive deeper and find a couple of ways of being in a calorie deficit without counting calories, check out this next video right here. Click here and I'll see you on the other side.